Todd Plane moving up there to the top rung of the ladder. The red lights are on. Stand by for a start. BEL20 is the favourite, easing to 3:20 though late. They're racing, and she was clearly the first of them away, BEL20, but Specialism and Red Can Man also jumped away quickly. Red Can Man's rider looking down, trying to get in front of Kelvin and Ascendancy, the newcomer. Further back on the inside is Proceeds of Crime, Rocky Path, and the last couple when they get going with 1,000 to go. Kendall's Impact and Fandazzle as they work to the turn off the back straight. Red Can Man, after being deep, was given a little more rain, tried to cross, almost got to the fence. BEL20 had to ease back and check, and Specialism went up on the outside to join Red Can Man. It got a little muddling there for about 100. On the outside, Kelvin's getting a great run into the race. They're a length and a half to Rocky Path at the 600 mark, and Ascendancy's next on the rail, followed further back by Fandazzle. Then came Proceeds of Crime struggling, and 2 lengths to Kendall's Impact. Coming around the bend though, Red Can Man being softened up by Specialism. It's Specialism over on the outside, going to a narrow lead from Red Can Man. A length and a half to Kelvin saved up. BEL20 again getting into bother down on the inside. Rocky Path is running on, 200 left to go. Kelvin makes its move, ranges up, joins Red Can Man, who kicks, beats off Specialism. Rocky Path, but Kelvin starting to draw right away from them. And Kelvin, it's Kelvin landing very good bets to win for me, the Rocky Path or Red Can Man. Specialism faded to run fourth ahead of Ascendancy, followed further back then by Fandazzle. Over on the inside, BEL20 never really got out of bother. Kendall's Impact and Proceeds of Crime is amongst the last of them in. Number 3 is the winner, Kelvin. Enjoyed a lovely run. Perfect ride by McNaught. Found that 1-1 trail. And with a bit of argy-bargy going on up there in front, McGruddy couldn't get across initially. Then he had to persist, and BEL20 had to check. And then found a little bit of bother in the home straight again, and Specialism then had to work across to Breeze. And Kelvin with McNaught just sitting back, watching it all unfold in front of her, was able to gain the ascendancy over the last 100. Rocky Path will get second. Red Can Man fought back well. Good game run of the beaten Brigade, and Specialism at a 9th run under the 58.5. She found that beyond her. 3, 7, 4 and 1. Are the placings. It's a length and a half by a short head. A length and a half and a short head. The winner is by Heritage out of sheer royalty for Judith Kersley, trained by Fred Kersley and ridden by Jade McNaught, and a 10 out of 10 ride. Second placing to Rocky Path is by The Rock from Zartos, Vaughan Sigley, Pat Carberry. As we take you down now, here's Britt Taylor, and she's about to catch up with the winning rider, Jade McNaught.
I am. We'll have a quick chat with Jade here. This horse has been a little bit difficult to pull up. He definitely hasn't taken much out of him this run.
No, Brett has him nice and fit. Thanks to the Kersley team. They've done a great job with him. He finally had a chance to win today, and he did it.
You trialled this horse coming into today. Did you think that he was going to be able to produce that sort of turn of foot?
I was pretty hopeful watching the replays. He's never really had a chance, and his trial was really impressive. It was just a soft trial behind a very good horse, so yeah, I was very confident.
You've had a wonderful success at Ascot. Looking forward to bringing that into this Belmont season?
Let's hope so, Brittany.
Good, off to a good start. Well done, Jade.
Thank you.
Fred Kersley joins us here. Fred, is that a satisfying moment? I just chatted to your beautiful wife, Judith, and you bred this horse.
Yeah, and with a fair bit of pleasure. I mean, Sire is a half-brother to Northerly, so there's some correlation there, and this little guy does a pretty good job.
He was pretty good last start and before today, and they bet $11, and the punters quickly took that, and McNaught gave your galloper a lovely run, and he looked the winner a long way from home.
Yeah, it was a good ride, and, you know, luck went our way, of course, but, gee, I do like this little bloke. I think he's got a future.
How far do you go with him as a 2-year-old now?
One more run, maybe, but not far.
What do you think his best trip will be later on in his career?
Well, he come back from the 16 to the 13 today. I think 16 is probably more to his liking, and I think he'll get a little further later on.
Well, you're the leading trainer of Belmont so far, Fred. Well done, and you're in the good books for at least a couple of hours anyway.
Thank you very much. It's good.
There we go. There's a Hall of Famer, Fred Kersley. He bred this horse, and it salutes. At $11 they bet on Tuesday or Thursday morning, and it started around $4 today. Kelvin too strong to take out the opening race at Belmont for this upcoming season.